Hello guys, this is Alventius coming to you with my Dark Souls Let's Play. This is going to be the first of many installments of the Dark Souls games, and I really wanted to do this for a while because Dark Souls has been that game that I've been playing this for a while, and it's just one of those games that I just find is amazing. Everything about this game is incredible. The lore behind it is amazing. The way it's told to you is really well done. The fact that nothing is actually told to you directly, it's all hidden stuff. I wanted to do this. Many people say this is the hardest game of all time. It's made many top 10 lists of like hardest games, like in the top 5 in some cases. And the thing about this is it's not that hard of a game once you know what you're doing. I mean, first time through, it's a really hard game, but when you start to get to the feel of it, then it kind of gets a lot easier. Now, I'm playing this from PC, as you can tell, with the mouse. And, by the way, get used to the cursor, because you can't get rid of that when you're playing on PC. It's really weird. So, without further ado, we are going to start a new character. So, this is this Prepare to Die edition, as you can see, so we may very well do some DLC along with this playthrough. Now, one thing I really love about Dark Souls is the fact that when you start a new character, it does not matter what character you start off with. Now, it does matter in the sense that, depending on what gear you want to start out with, like, in this case, I'm going to do a warrior playthrough. So we have a shield, a broadsword, and we have hard leather, chest plate, and we can pick other classes, such as the knight, the wanderer. We'll just actually get on the Wanderer. Wanderer, Thief, Bandit, Hunter, Sorcerer, Pyromancer, Cleric, and the famous Deprived. Well known for like doing hardcore Let's Plays, but I'm not going to do that, no. Now, each one of the characters start off at a different level, some of them the same, and you can have like various stat changes, like, for instance, Wanderer has a high dexterity, a very high dexterity, sorry, my throat is kind of a little bit bad today, while the warrior has a little bit more in terms of strength and health in some cases. And warrior starts off at level 4 when the wanderer starts off at level 3. The deprived, however, starts at level 6, and deprived is actually the most like customizable class in like a way, because obviously all the stats are the exact same, so you can make it what you want but still have a very good equal amount of stats. So we are going to do a warrior. The name of our guy shall be Alventius. I've already got an Alventius character, and he's like level 109. And I'm still going to be playing as him for a bit. But in the meantime, for the Let's Play sake, we are going to play as Alventius. Gift. You could start off with various gifts before you start the game, such as the Old Witch's Ring, which at first has no obvious effect, but you can use the ring to communicate with specific NPCs within the game. Tiny Bean's Ring, HP recovers slowly while equipped, and I mean very slowly while equipped. Master Key, that's probably the most useful one, because it unlocks certain areas within the game that you couldn't access without defeating, say, a boss. So I could go to Blighttown, which is a really well-known place. I can go to Blighttown without having to fight the Capra Demon, go through the depths, and yada yada yada. Pendant does nothing. It seriously does nothing. This is a warning to anyone who hasn't played Dark Souls and wants to play Dark Souls. It's there for role-playing purposes only, so I could have a character where the pendant belongs to long-lost grandfather and so on. Binoculars, they're kind of useful in the sense that it's nice when you're like looking for specific things, like when you're looking at a person's armor set and stuff like that. It's nothing really special there. Twin Humanities, that's useful, because humanity within the game is something that you can use to change your character back to human. You can get more Estus flasks from the bonfires and so on. Black Fire Bomb, we can find those in the game anyway, so I don't bother starting off with those. Goddess's Blessings, fully restores HP and stat. Oh, I believe that's that's only like a one-use thing only, I believe, or none. So yeah, that's a hardcore player thing only. If you can hear my computer in the background, I apologize, because it's like this game kind of like makes it choke to death. So we're gonna start with the Master Key. Physique. This is always something that like really makes me laugh. I always go with very slim. Just for the sake of it, it looks better, like, and kind of fits the character I'm going to be going with. And very large, or you can have tiny head or a big head. Oops, got that wrong. Lower body or upper body, so you could be masculine or just fat. So we're going to go with very slim. Face, we have all of these different people from all these different places. The jubilant Katarina always gets me laughing. Just that smile. We're going to go with Far East Traveller. Hair, semi-long. Not many people really care about the customization of your character, because you're not really looking at your character's face all that much within the game. But I still like to have a character that looks alright. I mean, if I'm going to play through this game, I at least want to enjoy, you know, the look of my character. I mean, sometimes I just go with like all-out ridiculous-looking guys. And that's pretty much it, really. That's all my character really got. Actually, no. Yeah, we're gonna give him like a little bit of a different feature. I'm gonna change the color of his eyes. Let's make him red. Yeah, I'm just gonna have something like odd about him. So, oh god, that's freaky. That's terrifying. That is. Right. This playthrough is gonna be a playthrough of the. It's like I don't know what you'd call it. It's like the light ending. So essentially, I'm not going to become the Dark Lord. I'm essentially going to kindle the flame. We'll get to that when that comes, which is going to be a long time, guys. Right, we're going to start the game, and I'm going to shut up for a second and watch the cutscene.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless lights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.